My name is Francesca Saber, and today I will be walking around Longford Park, which is the closest park to my house. Yes, there are a bit of people today, but I don't really... And I'm wearing my mask because of the coronavirus. And I've been coming here to this park since I was 10 years old. I learned to ride my bike in this park, and one day I accidentally crashed into the wall that's ahead on the left over there. Oh, it was a bit funny. And I come here walking often. I crashed into the gate somewhere around here. It's a nice day to be walking, but it might start raining soon. I hope it doesn't. Nice. It's a good park to walk in because there's a lot of like grass and pavement, and there's not many people usually. As you can see, there's a children's playground over there. And it's kind of big because it comes over onto this side too. As you come along here, you can comfortably walk because there are no cars around. There are some parts of the park where you have cars that come past, but not many. The sky's a bit grey today, though, so I hope that it doesn't rain too much. As you can see, there's a car park over there. This park has at least 4 car parks of different sizes, and one of them is for people who live in the park. The others are for people who don't live in the park, but they'll come here as in visitors. As you can see, some cars can come past down here further along. But as I said, there aren't many places where people can come back car into the park, except from through the car parks. I hope that isn't too disturbing, because the bin men are coming past at the moment. Never really seen people going all out. This is and I have a funny story about it. When I first came here, my mum's partner's best friend lived here, and he told me and my sister that it was a zoo. It wasn't, but we didn't know. And we were super excited about coming here, but then it just turned out to be a few animals that weren't very interesting. And here is a cafe where you can have some food and drink. But at the moment, due to the coronavirus, I don't really feel comfortable going to cafes and bars and stuff. And here is another place for children. Yes. As you can see, the pets area is kind of big. I'm doing this for myself. To log different places and the way that I feel in different places. At the moment I feel kind of happy, but I still feel a bit nervous about stuff. Because I have autism, so sometimes I get really nervous. But that's the way that life works. I like that you are not afraid of autism. See, you have some football area, and then you have people walking around, and then you have tennis courts over there to the left. My brother comes here sometimes to play at the moment. And you have another car park over there near the tennis courts. I have come here once or twice with my boyfriend. Unfortunately, he lives in Staley Bridge, which is on the other side of Manchester, so I haven't really seen him for a while. Hopefully soon I can see him once this coronavirus starts dying down and things get back to normal. I'm keeping my fingers crossed about that. As you can see ahead, you can see the main road, but we're gonna avoid the main road and just go around the park and get to a certain point, which then we're just gonna go towards Chiltern and then back to it and around those areas, because I prefer doing it that way to get home. I don't really want to walk on the grass though, so I'm gonna try and keep to the concrete pavements because they're better to walk on, and also because I don't have to keep cleaning my shoes when they get into the house. A lot of people come into the park to walk their dogs or to just walk for fun. I come here mainly to walk because I love walking, but so I have seen people come here with their dogs, and also people just come here for fun. Or children come here to play. I don't really like walking near the main road because as you walk across the main road, sometimes you have people who really need to cross and then they start pushing and shoving, and it's not a very nice thing, especially for someone with autism, because that can be a bit scary. So I prefer to walk through the park where it's a bit simpler to walk sometimes. Or I like walking in places where you have the canal, or places where you don't have many people, because it's just better and it makes it more fun. At the moment, due to the coronavirus, I haven't been out much except for walking because I'm not very comfortable going out at the moment to many places. But I guess a lot of people are a bit afraid because I haven't seen many people go out and about at the moment. As you can see, they have decorated two of the trees, and one of them is supposed to be because of the Manchester Arena attack, and the other one I don't know why it's there, but they look really cool. You have the tennis courts and basketball courts, as you can see, and there's the car park that I was showing you from a distance before. You can come here and play kind of a lot. My brother generally comes here to play tennis. I don't really play much tennis, but because I'm still learning, and so I prefer swimming. Unfortunately, at the moment I haven't been able to go swim for a while because the swimming pools have been closed. My glasses are kind of steaming up due to this mask, but I don't really want to take it off because then you keep messing around with it and people keep trying to stop you messing around with it. And plus, messing around with it isn't good because then all of the coronavirus gets on your fingers if it's there, and then you could get very ill. And so I'm trying to avoid touching my face as much as possible. I'm gonna go towards it that way because I prefer it, but you can walk up there also and walk around it. There we go. I used to come here with high school for sports day because you have a track where you can run and stuff, and they also had some stands so you could sit and wait whilst everybody else was having a go if you had finished your go. And we used to bring a packed lunch. You have an entrance here, but I'm just gonna come out the park and walk home. But to walk home I have to go through Taunton, which I don't really mind since it's a good area and there aren't many people there, which is a good thing. But it's a bit of a it's not really safe because there isn't much pavement there. But I guess if it's only for like 2 minutes, that's okay. And now you have places where people live with houses and stuff like that. There is no shops around here. I'm gonna cross over because I don't really want to hear what other people are doing in case this gets copyrighted or something. But it's only just a walk around the park stuff, so I'm not sure how interesting this will be for other people. As we get across here, if you go straight, you will get to another entrance to the park. Which I used to go through to get home after primary school because my primary school was really close to the park, and so it was sometimes easier to go that way. Or sometimes it was better to go another way. It just depended on the evening and it depended on what we're doing after. I have a friend who lives further along this road, but she's not here at the moment because she's still at home. And I like to walk independently because it means that then I can get some fresh air without people disturbing me or asking me too many questions. That's another entrance to the park on the other side of the road. I don't really know what's down there, but it could be part of a park or something. But the entrance is closed, so I'm not sure. As you can see, a lot of people have put up posters to say thank you to the NHS workers and stuff. And the houses or put up decorations to make the quarantine go a bit better for other people. Like, as in to raise people's spirits and make them more happy. The coronavirus was a bit stressful to me especially during the time where it was getting kind of bad and we were put into lockdown because I didn't really feel comfortable going outside too much, and it was just too much. But now I'm slowly getting back to walking stuff, which is making things better. As you can see, this is a road with a lot of houses, but on one side there is my old primary school where I went for a bit. I didn't come here until I was 10. I used to live in Eccles, but now I live here. And Eccles wasn't the best place to live, so I'm happy that we moved here. But at the beginning, I was rather nervous, especially when it came to school. This is a good walk. Sometimes in the park where you have the animals, they have an ice cream van. But I also remember them having an ice cream van around here when I came to primary school, and one of these parts of the road. I had a really good time in the 2 years that I came to this school. The school were amazing, especially because they were always helpful, and the best teacher was the head teacher, Mr. Dillon. He was very supportive of me, and when he moved to a high school, I moved to the same high school as him because he was a very kind and helpful teacher. He was always there for me. He listened and he made things better for me. I used to come here to primary school, but now I don't anymore. I'm too old to go to primary school or school for any sense, unless I want to go to adult school. I'm not going to do that since I'm not very comfortable with going places where you have to learn a lot of things. This wasn't here until recently. I don't think I've ever seen this place. Oh, the sun has come out. Yay! I was thinking it was gonna rain, so I wore my raincoat, but maybe the weather decided to change. Who knows? It's good to be able to walk on your own like this and get some fresh air, rather than just sit in the house and do nothing. There's another primary school there, and as you can see, they've put up pencils to decorate the stream. They've been here for like so long. There's pencils. They look so cool. Okay. As you can see, there's another field onto the right hand side of the road where people can walk their dogs and also where children sometimes play. I remember playing here once, but it's not somewhere we frequently came, and that was because we had other places near home, like Longford Park and stuff. That. If you go down that road, you get to the main road of Chiltern, where you have a lot of shops and restaurants and stuff. You have a corner shop on the right hand road as well. And you have a lot of places around here where you can go either walking or just having fun. Usually if it was for the coronavirus it would have been a bit better to go walking. But at the moment things have to be done carefully. And so most people are wearing a mask and taking their time doing stuff.